Is this supposed to be like serious? I don't know. Okay. Okay guys, so I have an update for you guys just because I feel like you guys need it and I just wanted to come and talk to you guys honestly. And so that's what I'm here to. I'm just kidding. I mean, yeah, I could be serious. Like in that one video that I was talking about, the surgery, that was serious because, okay, that's, I'm talking too fast. Like, James Charles who? Jojo Siwa who? No, I'm just kidding. I did actually want to give an update though because I made that video about needing that surgery a couple weeks ago. And I said that I was going to be getting the surgery on August 29th. Today it is September 2nd, Sunday, September 7th, what? Sunday, September 2nd. Yeah, I posted that 3 weeks ago, August 6th. So I just wanted to give an update because I said that I would give an update. So basically what happened was, after thinking about it and doing more research and stuff, I decided that I didn't want to have the surgery, at least not right now, because school was just starting back up, my mom was going back to work, and it just like wasn't really a good time, it wasn't convenient. I know like health concerns, like there isn't really any good time, but there were other ways to deal with it. So we decided to like go those other paths first, and of course if it gets like super serious down the road, then we'll like reconsider surgery. But right now we just are kind of like taking a different path, if that makes sense. So I went to several doctors. This was a couple weeks ago. I think this was like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago or something. I was feeling terrible. I was like, okay, I want to go to the doctor, get this figured out. So we called my gynecologist and she just so happened to have an opening like for an appointment that morning, and we were like, yeah, can you just like schedule us and we'll just like dash over there real fast. And so got over there. I think the appointment was at like 9:30. Made it over the, like, I'm telling you guys, like early, like it wasn't like super early, but we called and it was like, let's say 8:40 or whatever, and they were like, yeah, we have an appointment for 9:30 and it's probably like a good 30-minute drive over there. So we're like, we'll take it, just hopefully we can make it over there. But we made it over there, got there, all that stuff. So went to my gynecologist, told her the issue, said that like, okay, yeah, you know, this was the doctor that was going to be doing the surgery. So told her, okay, yeah, we're not doing that anymore, at least not right now. And there were a bunch of other options for it, and I talked more about like the symptoms and everything, and I asked her, I was like, does it sound like what I have is endometriosis? And she said, from what you've described and considering that nothing else showed up on the sonogram that I had like several months ago, that yes, it is like, you know, most likely endometriosis, although it's hard to tell. And so she said that sometimes there are even pains that like you don't even really know what it's from, that just happen. But from what I have, and especially because of the past experience I've had with birth control pills, where it has helped the pain, that it's like, okay, yeah, since the birth control pills have helped the pain, then yes, it is definitely most likely endometriosis that I have. So I mean, that's the complicated thing. The only way to actually 100% diagnose endometriosis is to have a surgery. But I was under the impression that it was like it kind of is, it's hard to explain. Like, it's an easy, quick procedure if they don't find anything. But if they do find something and they like were to find endometriosis or a cyst or whatever, and they like cut it off or burn it or whatever, it takes weeks to recover, and it's like hard to even like get up and walk, and you're in pain and stuff. And so because I like looked up YouTube videos, people's stories about like the aftermath and the recovery, and I was like, oh, this is a lot more serious than I thought it was. And I was like, and if it was endometriosis, the recovery would have been bad, like a long time. And it was just like, at that point I was like, it's not that serious, and Also, even if I were to get surgery, it wouldn't cure it because there is no cure to endometriosis, and it would have like a very likely possibility of just coming right back in like a year, 2 or 3. So I was like, okay. Obviously did more research, thought about it more, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do this surgery. But like I said, of course, if it like has to happen down the road, you know, I'll, because, you know, health is definitely a priority. But I ended up just deciding to do birth control again. Kind of have a love-hate relationship with birth control, but I've been on the current one I'm taking for about 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks now. And the plan for this one that I'm on is I'm going to take it, I think 2 or 3 months consecutively, and then have like 1 period, just to like minimize the pain. And so basically I'm going to take this and we'll see how I'm doing, and then if we need to change the birth control or whatever, we'll do that as needed. So there were other options like injections I could have taken that like mimicked menopause, which would have stopped hormones, and that would have helped the endometriosis flares to like not flare up and stuff and help inflammation and whatever. I'm not a doctor, I'm probably not explaining this correctly, so, you know, just saying. But there were other methods, other pills that I could have taken that weren't birth control, but I was just like, I'll just do birth control because obviously, you know, we're starting here, and obviously we'll fix it down the line if it needs to. But the other thing is I actually have quite a few family members. One of my cousins has endometriosis that I know of. I haven't like talked to her about it. And then my aunt has endometriosis. The long story short is that I did not end up getting surgery. Just wanted to update you guys because that was, I mean, I made a whole video about it, like I need surgery, you know, it was all dramatic. I was like upset about it because, you know, it is a big deal, and surgeries in general are big deals, even if they are just minor, you know, outpatient procedures. So yeah, I just wanted to like update you guys about that. That's basically all that is to tell. But I mean, the other thing is just that like I got tested, like blood tests, everything tested, sonograms. I like even got allergy testing because I was like, what if it's like some sort of like gluten allergy that's causing this problem, and came back I don't have any allergies, although I do have 3 food sensitivities, which is pretty tragic because it's tomatoes, corn, and what was the last one? Oh, peanuts. I'm not allergic to any of those, I just have sensitivities to them, which basically means my body does not digest it as well as it should, and so it like can cause stomach aches and whatever. Which is ironic because I literally eat ketchup with like everything. Well, not everything, but like a lot of things. And but yeah, I don't know. So that was, I mean, at least I know I don't have any like food allergies, so at least I know that that is not what is causing this. And the funny thing with that is I had no idea how much blood I had to take for allergy testing, and let me tell you, I had only gotten my blood drawn like legit for like all this blood testing like 2 weeks prior to when I got my blood drawn for the allergy testing. And for the other testing, they just took like 2 vials. And I was like, okay, you know, I was still a bit woozy afterwards because I'm not really used to it. And then for the allergy testing, they had to like take 5.5. And I was like, okay, wow. I didn't look though because that would have freaked me out, you know, more than I already was freaked out. But yeah, it was pretty sore, my arm. But it's all better now, so it's good. I had like a pelvic exam, all that stuff, so she said that everything looks healthy down there and that I don't have cysts or anything. So it is most likely endometriosis that I have. And, you know, it is kind of nice to have that peace of mind knowing that I have like a diagnosis that, well, the other thing is I actually did end up going to 2 doctors that same day because I had an appointment prior to getting that appointment with the OBGYN. And so we just kept it, and this was a primary care physician. And so we just went to her and like basically said all the same stuff, like, okay, we got this from this doctor who's an OBGYN that she said, okay, yeah, it's endometriosis. And so we told her all the same stuff, and it's like, what do you think it is? Do you think, yeah, okay, this sounds like endometriosis? And she was like, yep, that's definitely what it sounds like. And she said that it's actually a lot more common than people think. And a lot of times people live their lives having it and they never know, you know, if they think that, oh, just, oh, my bad periods run in my family or stuff like that. And, you know, they might never know that, oh, it's actually endometriosis that causes it, because a lot of people that have endometriosis go their whole lives without knowing they have it, because sometimes people don't have symptoms, but obviously some people do have symptoms and pain and whatever. All that to say, I'm okay. You know, I'm getting this taken care of, and it's gonna be like a lifelong thing. So that's not fun, but at least there's stuff that doctors can do out there to like help it. So yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to update you guys just because, like I said, I had made that whole video and I said that I would update after the surgery, but since there was no surgery, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more if you haven't already. And until my next video, bye! Ignore my acne. What am I doing? I don't know. You know, I've started off I was about to say episodes. This ain't a TV show? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? I'm dying. Aren't we all? We're all slowly dying though. Like, technically. Okay. I literally hate myself. Oh, we love self-deprecation on this channel, don't we? I'm fine.